Why?
We should talk a little bit first. Yeah, you want to talk? You want to explain something to the class?
Okay. I almost did not make this trip. I woke. Okay, so here's the context, right? I was at Rao's house yesterday because I wanted to spend time with my cat before I left again. I spent time with Rao's house, and I decided to sleep over, and then I set an alarm, and lo and behold, the alarm did not go off, and I woke up when I was supposed to be at the airport already.
I'm rocking up. I'm literally, the taxi's pulling up to the airport. I check my messages. 𝗕𝗶𝗶𝗀 was like, I just woke up.
Oh, beep! I just woke up!
Oh, beep. I just woke up. I'm like, oh, she's not gonna make it.
Okay, and the alarm was on my phone, and I saw it there, and it just didn't go off. So I woke up, and then I was like, oh, beep. And,
technology, eh?
I have never run that fast for long of a distance in my entire life.
Oh my god. I saw her enter the plane just winded beyond belief.
I was like,
oh my god. She's a different person. Weathered rock. I was like, oh shoot.
What was it? I made it through security. I made it through I got there. I got to the airport when the plane was already boarding. So it was already boarding when I literally made it there. So then I ran through security, but
didn't trip.
But the security was like, they said the security was like, oh yeah, this line is gonna be like 20 minutes long. So I did the whole 𝗧𝗶𝗶𝗃 and made like the sad puppy dog eyes, and got a staff member to get me through like the secret entrance through security.
She's speed
so
ran it.
yeah, I used 𝗧𝗶𝗶𝗃. So so then they let me through like the quick no wait line, because it was gonna, if I had gone through that other security line, I would have lost. And then when I got through security, you guys called me, and you guys were like, you have to run! You have to run now! You have to be absolutely running! You have to run! You have to run! And so
she especially was like, please answer.
Please answer. Run! And so after I got through security, I absolutely sprinted fast as I've ever run ever, for the longest sprint I've ever done. And then the staff found me, and they were like, come here, run! And this guy took my carry-on and was like, you have to run faster! And at this point, I had already, the adrenaline was like, I was going to pass out. I was like, I can't go any faster. I can't do it anymore. I can't. I'm gonna pass out. I don't know. I can't.
Boo-boo.
But he kept saying, you have to go faster. You have to go, because this
gotta take off.
For some reason, the plane was located at the very end of the airport. At the very end of it was like the last one. Like at the very end, so I had to run. I just sprint through the whole length of the airport with my little legs. It's asked my little legs to carry me. But at this point, it was already like the gate was gonna close.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, the gate was gonna close. So if
they were dumb.
If I was like a second or a minute later, I wouldn't have made it.
Destiny.
Or if the staff did not find me sprinting across, I wouldn't have made it.
Lucky find.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And the this is so funny because I said the next time I'm gonna fly. I'm not gonna make this mistake again. I'm always like I'm gonna be 2 hours before to have that buffer. Always 2 hours before.
Absolutely.
And then I oversleep.
And then she oversleeps.
And then I oversleep. And then I had the most stressful airport event of my entire life.
Oh,
and
no. You're here. You're here. It's fine.
What was it? By the time like I got on, I was like panting. I'm trying really hard not to have a heart attack on this plane.
Yeah, she was
wheezing
hard.
Wheezing and
you sat you down. I'm like, "Are you good?" She could not answer.
I could not answer.
You good? She's just like.
But I didn't trip. I was like, for once in your life, do not trip. You do not have time to trip. For once in your life, keep your balance. For once in your life, just go. No tripping. So I did not trip, but I was also about to pass away.
Perfect speed run though. Speed run strats with the please let me through. Yeah.
So the moral of the story is airport theory is not real, okay?
The TikTok thing.
Whoever is doing the airport theory thing, it is not true.
Liars.
It is liars. All of them is lying.
Yep, for clicks and updates. Yep, 100%.
Never do airport theory.
And set 5 alarms.
Yeah.
Set 5. Set a backup alarm for your backup alarm is Mori Calliope's recommendation.
Airport theory is a trend on TikTok. That's like, if you arrive at the airport 15 minutes before your plane boards, it's gonna be absolutely fine. Security is gonna be super fast, and there's so many videos like people testing airport theory. It does not work.
Yep. Yeah. Seems like a scam.
But then again, I arrived as it was boarding, so I was a little later than airport theory. But still, it does not work.
On time, eh?
I mean, technically,
real technically, you have to be very technical here.
You know, arriving late allowed me to cut across the security line. Technically, it actually did work, and I mean, it's not worth the stress.
Yeah,
it's not worth having a heart attack over that.
It really is.
It's not worth it.
Really, truly. Don't do that to yourself. I also almost didn't get on the plane, but that's a story for another time. My friends.
Man,
you weren't there for that.
I wasn't there for your story, but
bad.
I heard your story.
It was bad.
And I felt so bad.
Oh man, I was sobbing. I don't think I've cried that hard. Gigi has seen me cry more than my family. Gigi has seen me weep.
Unfortunate things happen, but
yeah, it's because we have matching nails. We were doomed to have bad fortune, I guess. But I'll tell you the story later, chat. It's all good. We'll get to it later.
The other story is.
Yeah.
But thank goodness they were there.
Yeah.
Because you got friends on your side.
I sure do.
You got friends on your side.
I mean, Gigi CC Good Cop Bad Cop was crazy. Yeah. That was nuts. Especially CC was. I've never seen her like that before in my life. She really saved my ass. That was crazy. Power of Fister and anime. Well, there'll be a time to tell that story. But
Cece, I heard the story. I'm like, wow, go Cece. Cece rage is real.
Oh, she was. I've never seen her like that.
She goes off.
I've never seen her like that before. That was crazy, and it wasn't because I was late. By the way, again, I'll tell the story later. But it was nuts. But I'm here. We're on the vacation in the secret place. We're chilling.
We're on vacation.
Yeah.
It almost didn't. If anything else, it was a mere. I don't even know how I'm here because I was literally like,
crazy.
No, this is it. This is it.
It's
I'm gonna
over.
have to
Curtains.
do a later flight, or I'm not even gonna go. But miracles! Miracles happen. Koseki Bijou is always on time.
Yes, on time for now until the record's broken.
Yeah.